Hello everybody, this is TipTopMTG here today with another Magic the Gathering video. In today's video, I want to talk about Ikoria, and more specifically, Godzilla within Ikoria. So, a while back, they announced that Godzilla cards were going to be in Ikoria as like alternate kind of styles, kind of like you'd see on MTG Arena, and you could get them in MTG Arena, you could get them in paper, and you'd be able to play them in Standard. So, the question I'm going to be answering in this video is, do I think that was a bad idea? And I'm just going to tell you right now, yes, I do. And I'm going to break down all the points as to why I think it's a bad idea. Number one, and this is probably one of the biggest things, it kind of breaks the immersion of Magic. I mean, seeing, oh, Godzilla enter the field, not some new mythical creature. I know it's a creature no one's heard of before, but Godzilla. Why? It just feels so not Magic, and I know a lot of people aren't going to care, and I'm sure there's a lot of Godzilla fans who are super hyped for this, and I think it's cool. You can do a Godzilla product. I mean, if you're going to do Godzilla, Ikoria makes sense, but I feel like it could have been done in a better way. For instance, what if they just released it kind of as a white-bordered product, similar to what they did with, like, the My Little Ponies thing. Like, they didn't introduce those into Standard, and if you want to have a Godzilla sleeve, fine, but just I don't want to have to play Godzilla. So I think that, and I know you're going to be like, oh, it's a bunch of cosmetics, and we're going to get into that here in a second, but it just doesn't feel like Magic. And if that's not a good enough argument for you, here are a couple more. Another thing, the way they did it makes absolutely no sense. They are saying, hey, okay, Godzilla cards and, these big monsters are legal and Standard, but they're actually named something else. So much so that when you're looking for them in the MTG Arena thing, you have to type in their actual card name, which is fine, until they announced that Godzilla does not have a counterpart, meaning if I want to play the card that has Godzilla's text, I have to play Godzilla, an alternate style, and it isn't even implemented well. In MTG Arena, you have to search for whatever the other card's name is, not Godzilla. So clearly, the whole naming thing is messed up, and one of my biggest problems with how they're naming it is the fact that newer players who didn't watch an hour-long live stream, are going to think they can run 4 Mothrons and 4 of Mothron's Standard replacement. No, you can't. You can only play 4 copies of it. For all game purposes, Mothron is named whatever its Standard alternative is, but it says at the top, not that Standard alternative. So it's going to just confuse players in an already confusing set. It breaks immersion from the game, and it's really just a way for them to earn money. On top of that, they're forcing you. Like, if I'm opening a Standard product, say I buy a booster box. Now I'm given a Godzilla card. It's not like they made a Godzilla booster. No. If I'm opening collector boosters, I'm forced to collect these Godzilla cards. And I know if I'm a collector, I'm probably looking to collect the Godzilla cards, but what if I just really don't care and just... this really bothers me. When, actually the Godzilla cards leaked a couple days before the stream, and everyone thought they were fake or for some side product, and I was really hoping that was the case. That would be like if they had the next, if in War of the Spar, Iron Man just showed up as a card. Instead of Jace, you could have Captain America or something just showing up in Ravnica, and you can get an alternate art version of Gideon, which is gonna be Thor or something. That would have just completely broken the immersion, and they wouldn't have done that. But for some reason, they're just like, oh, Godzilla, yep, in our set, we're trying to monetize more, we're trying to make players not feel like they're playing Magic, instead they're playing some cheesy Godzilla trading card game. Overall, it doesn't make any sense. I would have been much happier. Like, I know I don't have to go out and get them, and I don't have to go and get the styles on MTG Arena. I'm not going to go for the styles. Why? Because I really don't care about Godzilla, and I'd rather play Magic, not Godzilla. But I'm being forced to, like, what if I do want to play a commander deck where I'm filling the deck with 3 1s, and Godzilla is going to come in and boost everyone to be 3 3s? I mean, I would much rather do that, but I don't want to play Godzilla. I don't want to support them doing this. Can you imagine if every single set they were like, oh, new franchise time, Core Set 2021, we're doing stuff with the fairy, I don't know, Doctor Strange, he messes with time, bring him in. I don't know why everything's a Marvel reference today. And then, Zendikar, there were giant beasts there. Now we're going to partner with the Aliens franchise, and we're going to, I don't know, do stuff. That would just be super infuriating. And so I don't get why they're doing it. I think that they're kind of just being greedy here. If they didn't do this, I think no one would have been complaining that, oh no Godzilla, but now you do have people complaining. And again, they could have just done a side product, but the fact that they're integrating it so much into standard, they're bringing it to MTG Arena, they are making versions of them that do not have replacements, it's just utterly ridiculous. I think I need to take a step back. I mean, if I'm looking at this from the perspective of a Godzilla fan, I'm sure it's very cool to have these as cards, but wouldn't you rather have a Godzilla card that actually was thematic to Godzilla? It was a 2020 trampling, fire-breathing monster, rather than just some replacement for a card. I mean, Godzilla isn't a replacement, but wouldn't you rather have an actual product dedicated, not just some side, oh, we replaced the art and name? So I feel like Godzilla fans should be upset. Hey, you should have just done an alternate white border product that had all these fun cards in them that actually represented the characters, not just changed the art of pre-existing cards. And if you're not a Godzilla fan, you should be upset that they are now forcing you to break your immersion of the game. It'd be like if they referenced the set on the card. If they were like, oh yeah, go, I don't know, pick a random card from this set that would break the fourth wall, or it feels like an uncard. It's breaking the fourth wall. It's like if there was a card named you and it just, you know, your height was your power and how many fingers you had with your toughness. I don't know. It's just breaking the fourth wall, and it's also going to be really confusing to new players. They're going to be like, oh, is this full of just, oh, Godzilla card here, Transformers cards. They're going to look into it and see all the whiteboarded cards, and now, oh, there's Transformers cards, there's My Little Ponies cards. Oh, this just must be a game where they make marketing deals for to earn a bunch of money. Oh, I don't really want to play that. Oh, also, the mechanics are all overly complicated, and the fact that I can't play these two cards together, why? I don't understand. That's way too complicated. This just doesn't make sense. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for this rant. I just really wanted to get out my thoughts on how stupid the Godzilla set really was. If you are enjoying it, please let me know. I'm not trying to say that you are a bad person for enjoying it, that you shouldn't be enjoying it. I'm happy if you're enjoying it. I'm just trying to tell you my thoughts on the topic and what I feel like a lot of people are feeling right now. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.